Namaste, Leos. This is your zodiac reading for the new moon solar eclipse in Taurus on April 30th. I am posting these zodiac readings early so that you will have time to prepare to integrate these really powerful energies and this shift that we have been talking about for quite a while. So it is here. It is going to be some powerful energies. And two of the areas that I have been guided to focus on are this energy is going to shift the way we, it's going to clarify the way we value our personal possessions and money. So that could be your home, car, boats, campers, your bank accounts, your investments. It's going to kind of, in my opinion, this is what I'm feeling, it is going to clarify not only the earthy side, the tangible side, but it's also going to clarify the way we interpret what makes us joyful. And so how we perceive joy in our life. And it feels like those two things are coming into balance. Kind of Six of Pentacles energy. I just did the Gemini reading and it was loaded with Six of Pentacles. I know we had it come out 3 times, but it's like this creates this equilibrium between the security and stability that we feel from our tangible items to the spiritual joy that we are starting to embrace, and how we can integrate that into our life and create that sense of balance. Okay, so we're going to get started. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Cross Watchers. In full disclosure, I am Leo, Sun, and Moon. So this is definitely going to interest me on how the energies come out. So I also have been guided to tell you that this is going to be some intense energy, and your body is going to be integrating a lot of energy. And in order to prepare for that, you probably are going to be tired as you integrate. You may feel very mentally exuberant, but you also may feel very physically weary. So I suggest, and what I was guided to suggest, is that you start to take some prep steps. And that's why I am posting these readings early, so that you can start to put some things in order, so that if the exhaustion hits you, you are going to be able to still function because you have done some preparation. So the first thing I want to say is you may want to go ahead and do some cleansing of your home. That could be cleaning and cleansing the energy, maybe getting things in order, just kind of getting things organized, and get your car, get your house in order, get your room clean, maybe clean sheets on the bed, just some things so that you feel like you're kind of ready to move forward. That way, if an exhaustion hits you, you won't be like struggling to kind of keep up with your life. Then the other thing I suggest is do some physical vessel clearing, and that's clearing your energy, maybe doing some chakra meditations, Himalayan salt water baths, anything to clear toxins out of your body. Eat clean for the next up until and right after the new moon. Drink lots of water, maybe put a little lemon in the water, but just you want to have clear energy, a clear path for this energy to integrate. Okay, this is the Rumi Oracle, Beyond the Threshold of Fear. It's the number 25 card. And this shift may be moving us beyond the threshold of fear. So let me take a little look in the book. This card doesn't come up often. Enter the lion's jungle, perfect for Leo. Don't think about getting hurt. Fearful thoughts are phantoms of the mind. No one is harmed in this jungle. Everything is compassion and love. It is your fear holding you back like a bar behind the door. So we are obviously going to have to clear some fear in order to be ready to integrate this new shift. Okay, so after so long you are changing your relationship to fear. No more shall it hold you in its thrall. You are becoming able to observe it, to witness it, even to have compassion rather than resistance. Instead of unconsciously sabotaging your growth and choosing to slumber in darkness, you awaken and delight in the light and sound of your divine being. So this is coming out of the energetic fear that has provided resistance, which is keeping you kind of, it's going to keep you from really moving forward in this energy. So this is going to be a huge shift. So the shift has to be a choice. It's not going to happen to you. You're going to choose to elevate, to ascend. But in order to do that, you have to let go of any fear or lower vibration energies. And that's what I was talking about, is clearing out some of the toxins, some of the things that might possibly hold you back as you attempt to make this shift after this new moon solar eclipse. Okay, so we're going to take a couple of cards from the Lover's deck. Romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. So this could be fear of getting hurt, fear of love, fear of being loved. Ooh, sexual union. This has come up an awful lot. Something about this new moon energy is very sexual. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. Okay, so we have romance and sexual union. Very, very on target for Leos. I'm going to pull one more, though. Oh, this card came out in another reading, too. It's very consistent, the cards. A message for you. I'm thinking of you at this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. So that is a message for someone. Your love fills me with light. There is a lot of passion here. Definitely fire sign energy. But there's something that what's creating the resistance from this fully coming into your life is fear. Okay, so let's pull. This is the Muse Tarot. This is very divine feminine energy. So we're going to pull some divine feminine energy, and then I'll pull some divine masculine energy a little bit later. So let's see what comes out in this Cupid's arrow strikes romance. Five of materials. There's the fear right there. Fear of being alone. Fear of being left out. There's a 5 too. Oh my. 2 5s. I dropped a card. Oh, 2 cards. Ace of Materials and the King of Wands. Okay, you definitely have some fear-based thinking. One of them is you're not comfortable with conflict and you're conflicted about moving forward, having to deal with this fear. And also fear of abandonment, fear of being left out, fear of being alone. And that's what needs to heal in this shift. That's what, and it's been very consistent in the messages that Spirit is providing us what needs to change or heal or be released in order to integrate fully. You have to release some of the old energies for this new energy to come in, and Spirit has been very consistent about telling us what that is. So here you have the Ace of Materials. This is your Ace of Pentacles. This is a new opportunity, but you have to take it. the King of Wands. You have to take the action to make it happen. Part of that is the prep steps, but the other part is releasing. There's a little bit of fear here about being loved, because love may equate to pain for you, that when it ends it's so painful, so you just avoid it altogether. Let's find out some more. But this person is making a statement that they do indeed love you. And it's almost like you're waiting for the other shoe to drop in this relationship, because you may not feel worthy of being loved. That's what needs to shift. That's what needs to change before the shift. So you have a little work to do before the 30th. There we go. The Emperor. This could be two things: the Divine Masculine coming in, or this could be the Divine Masculine energy and you're pushing it away because of fear. And because of that, that fear is keeping you from fully embracing this love. So this could also mean that this is you being the Emperor, taking charge and proceeding without fear, because the Emperor does not feel that fear. Let's see if there's anything else. The Queen of Emotions, Queen of Cups on the challenge position. That makes perfect sense. You may not be emotionally, you may not feel like you have the emotional strength here. Two of Voices, Two of Swords. So you do nothing. So you just kind of, you're at a standstill. You're not quite sure what the next move is. Let's pull one more card and then we'll... Okay, they gave me two. Awakening and Seven of Voices, Seven of Swords. She's very fearful about walking down this path toward her spiritual ascension. There's a lot of fear here, which is not typical for a Leo, because usually Leos, you guys are, we are usually pretty courageous. This is programmed fear. There we go. There's the Nine of Materials. You have everything you need. You're very self-sustaining. This might be some codependency here that needs to be resolved. Okay, so let's pull some of the masculine energy on this sexual union. That would definitely be masculine energy. But this masculine is really wants to be in this relationship with you. They really, truly love you. They want to express it to you. They feel very connected to your soul. But the fear is making you hold everything back. And now we have to go beyond the fear. Here, yeah, see, Eight of Swords, look. On the outside, you look pretty calm and put together, but on the inside, you were just wrapped up in it. And here is the Six of Pentacles. They're trying to be giving, to demonstrate their love for you, but they sense this fear, this being trapped energy. I'm sorry, this isn't the Six of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. This is how they see you. They see you as being very together, very independent. But underneath, they feel the inconsistency of your fear and how it doesn't align with what perception you're giving. And then it erodes the trust when they don't feel like you're being authentic. But you have the Nine of Pentacles here and the Nine of Pentacles here. This is what needs to be released. The fear of this relationship. You're fearing the pain of if it ends. Five of Swords. So we had the Five of Material, the Five of Wands, the Five of Swords. Change is coming if you choose it. This is self-sabotaging. It feels like the masculine is just trying to figure it all out. Like, I don't understand. You know, I can't understand why she's in this energy when it looks on the outside that she's so great, but when I get close to her, she kind of changes. Knight of Cups. He's waiting patiently, trying to be Mr. Romantic. You know, he has this picnic, he bought roses, he rode in on his white horse, and he's just sitting down on this chair waiting. Waiting for some sort of understanding of why the Divine Feminine, it feels like she pushes him away when he tries to get close to her. Here is the King of Wands. There's that courage. Feels like the Divine Masculine is really ready to, you know, kind of try to work this out. But it might be getting... Oh, there's the Hierophant. Feels like the Divine Masculine is awake here. Feels like maybe you guys are, he's triggered this in you. And he understands that. And he realizes that he is, it's like he's waiting for you to join him on the ascension journey. Like he's like leading the Divine Feminine spiritually. Okay, so here we have the Two of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Strength card. He's trying to be strong enough to work this out for the long term. But then we also had the Nine of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. He's endured kind of a long journey here as you've been trying to work this out. Not really saying too much about it anymore. He used to, but then it maybe felt like it was like he couldn't speak his truth, like he couldn't speak his authenticity because maybe you interpreted it wrong. I don't know. I'm not indicting anybody. Here's the Knight of Pentacles. So he's maybe considering maybe giving this a break a little bit, and then that's what's triggering you over here. Don't know. Let's take the Sacred Traveler. What do we need to know? What does my viewer, my Leos, need to know? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Cross Watchers for this shift coming in with the new moon, solar eclipse energy in Taurus. It is intense energy. I'm just suggesting you be prepared for the integration because it feels like your mind's going to be racing, but your body's going to be tired. Okay. wise leader. You are a beacon for others. Leos are often in the spotlight and are usually very good leaders. So, you know, keep that in mind as other people are watching you on your journey. Joy and delight. Open your heart to joy and transformation. A fresh new way of living emerges. Okay, absolutely perfect. So what's going to happen is when you choose to let go of this fear-based energy, you are going to go beyond the threshold of fear, and you are going to, that's going to be this transformation, and then this new energy is going to integrate this new way of living, because you're not going to be in fear anymore. So you can really embrace this joy and open your heart. And that is one of the things that this energy is focused on, is opening up the heart chakra. And then because of this transition that you're making, other people are actually paying attention and starting to focus on, you know, integrating the same kind of lessons in their lives. This is the Illuminated Tarot, and it usually shuffles a little better than this. This is interesting. This is a very interesting read. Remember, we talked about balancing that, the joy with, you know, the way we value our material possessions. That's the Six of Spades. It looks like Six of Wands or Six of Swords energy. Let's check. Leaving worries behind, a transition. Shift is a synonym for transition. This is the Jack of Clubs. I have to look all these up. An enthusiastic pursuit of a new venture. And look at how she's kind of rowing in the, you know, off to a new shift. That's Six of Swords energy. And then this is an enthusiastic pursuit of a new adventure. You're taking things slowly as you integrate these energies. You're just kind of testing the waters or feeling the way things are going. Okay, this is the Two of Spades. It looks like the Hangman. Yeah, the Hangman. Peace through self-discipline, freedom from distraction. Okay, so this may be, as you integrate, you may want to kind of take a little time to be in the quiet so that you can make this shift in your perception so you can get beyond this threshold of fear. And then we have the Nine of Diamonds, which is the Hermit. Exactly. Sacrifice without regret, self-care. Okay. So this is time for you to take a little pause in order to integrate these energies. Let's take a couple of messages from your guides. So this is a great time to incorporate yoga or meditation into your daily routine in preparation for this shift. Learn from your mistakes. Express your feelings. That might not be what you're doing here. You're keeping that all inside. And take responsibility for your actions. So if you've done some things that kind of are pushing this Knight away, it looks like he's here to listen and try and understand. But, you know, he's getting a little scrambled because there is no, you're not sharing that information with him. Remember, it's energy, not gender. Okay, I'm going to pull one more from the Lover's Oracle, and then I'm going to give you some self-care options that would help possibly transition into this new energy by some additional self-care suggestions. Wow, these are two interesting cards. Look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. This card has come up a multitude of times. This person, this masculine, really loves you. And they're feeling like, you know, they're trying to understand what's going on. And it is important right now to take a step back and spend more time alone instead of placing your focus on another. Now is the time to give to yourself. Okay, that definitely goes with those cards. And then they said take this one. I said I was going to take one. Don't make decisions based upon guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Okay, definitely some very powerful messages. Let's take some self-care now. For Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Cross Watchers in this April 30th new moon in solar eclipse in Taurus. There we go. Dream journal. That's come up a few times. You might be getting some messages and some dreams, so you might want to start keeping track as these energies come closer. Take a walk. Get out in nature. Take a walk, get some sunshine, fresh air, do some earthing, do some grounding, you know, sit under a tree, do some cloud watching, something to kind of allow you to take some time just to quiet your mind. Connect with your ancestors. As you're meditating, connect with your ancestors. They are here to help guide you through this transition, this shift. So listen, they may be speaking to you through your dreams. And then drink tea. So this is a form of hydration and some green tea to release some toxins so that you can flush out your body, so it'll be easier for you to integrate these energies. Okay, Leos, I'm going to leave it there. Namaste.